Good morning, afternoonish. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday money on a college football Saturday, and it's a little earlier because it's a college football Saturday. And let's go. We got games. We got games in a half hour. So I got to fix the banner here. Did not put the dashes in for the too late totals. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? Syracuse got there for us last night. And we'll take a teaser winner. Syracuse plus 21, Marshall minus 4, and San Diego State plus minus the 2 in the teaser. San Diego State did not cover the 9. So baseball-wise, the Astros got it done. We'll take it. Over, gets there. 11-16. I love it, Legend. I love it. I saw you come in. I was adding a couple of plays up on the free pick. I did a couple last night, and I'm like, you know what? Let's put a couple more in here. Tyreek is here. King D. Devin, good morning. Good morning. Nick is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know what? I got to switch up here. I got to put the Saturday teaser in here. Did not have those posted, so I got to add them to the scroll. Scroll them up. I won't be able to fit them, I don't think, in the up top part here. Let's see what we get rid of. Scroll. We could get rid of a couple of the maybe dashes, and we'll get all the teasers up. I'm sorry. I should have done this earlier, but I did not because I wasn't thinking. You know, you forget, and then you forget to get new people come in, and then I apologize, everybody. I apologize for this, but I want to get the teasers up there because not that I love doing teasers myself, but people enjoy them. So, all right. So we got them all up there. We got them all up there in the tease. I'm going to have to explain the teaser, but it is what it is. All right, back to everybody else. Sorry about that. Florida LSU Wonder. Let me pull up the live line for that there. I mean, I'm initially would think under there. LSU is not a good. I don't think they're a good team. As much as they're a desperate team today, I mean, the line shows you what people think of them. 9 up to 12. So I would look at the under. Eddie O, I don't know. Maybe he'll be coaching in somewhere else. He'll be in USC. I don't think he'll be in LSU much longer. Miguel, good morning today. How are you? Good afternoon. Nick's coming in. Rangers, Krakens, Sabres on the ice. We're bringing cold cash on the ice today, huh? I kind of like the Hurricanes today on the ice. That's what I got rolling on the ice so far today. See, Rangers against Montreal. That game's it's only a pick 'em here, huh? Full slate of games today. I got to tell you, my ice. Well, you saw the ice plays I put out here so far, or not? It hasn't really produced my 4 picks yet. But. Good night, yesterday. Another lock cashed in. Another man purse cashed in on the Canucks. Tough break. San Diego State couldn't score. Could not get it done. No, they could not. It happens. Fernando, good morning. Richie P, already hit the like button. Thank you for hitting the like button. I'm going to go hit the like button. I'm going to go over to YouTube and hit the like. Only 9 likes. 10 likes now. 13 people watching. I'll take it. Not a bad ratio. Facebook. I see Mr. Knight has liked the Facebook page. Mr. Knight knew all about the llama. Mr. Knight knew all about the llama before the llama broke out mainstream here on YouTube, on the interwebs. We're going to have to get together on there. Yes, I got the place. I know where I'm headed, Fernando. I just have to get up there one day. You know, after I finish the midday, I could probably come after I do the midday show because it's only, not even 12 o'clock yet. So I'll come up. Mississippi, Texas A&M under. So is that you like Mississippi, or is that supposed to be Mizzou, Texas A&M under? What do we got going on there, Fernando? Break it down. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah, figure that out. Is that Missouri, Texas A&M, or Mississippi? Because the Miz, I would think, because A&M's on the road. That's why I'm confused if they're supposed to be first. Do I like Nebraska, Minnesota under? I believe it or not, I kind of like Mini here. I almost bet Minnesota. I almost put out Minnesota here as a free play. But it went from 2 to 4, and there's a little money more on Minnesota here. So I'm a little, I kind of backed away from that one. Total wise, I could see an under. Yeah, Minnesota's pretty one dimensional, right? They're not really an explosive team, so I would lean under there. Took your picks, making your money yesterday. Well, awesome, good to hear, Wilmina. And I'll ask you, give the like button, hit the like button, hit the like. Cash cow is still cashing. Yeah, somebody called her Betsy the cow. That's the cash cow. That's the cash cow. Does the llama and the llama sticker behind me? Does that come out good enough? Because I see it here, it's kind of like a reflection because I got the light, so I don't know how it reflects onto other people's channels. A&M under, they'll play slower today. Let me pull up some Big 12. Oh no, SEC, A&M. The heck am I doing? Anytime I think of Texas school, I go automatically go to Big 12. I mean, how do you play slow against the Mizzou team? Now, I had Bama last week. I thought Bama would roll these guys. A&M before that, had trouble scoring. 22 points, 10 points. New Mexico, 34 against New Mexico. Does that even count? 10 points versus Colorado. They had some offensive woes. But on the flip side, you bring in this Missouri team, 35 points to North Texas, who a team we threw out on a show last week with Craig. I did. Tennessee drops a 62 on them. 41 BC. Southeast Missouri State scored 28 on them. 35 to Kentucky. 24 to Central Michigan. A&M as bad as they are, maybe they found themselves. I don't know if they'll play slower. I think Missouri's defense is bad. It should if A&M doesn't score 30 plus here, that's just a total egg laying by Saban. I guess you're entitled to laying an egg every 9 years or whatever. How times a guy lays a bad game, but I don't think it's slower as this Missouri's bad. That's the thing. Like, how bad is Missouri? That's my thought on that. I'm 59. It's a lot of points. Can they get 30? What's Missouri scoring? Because I think A&M should score at least 30. Minimum, Jay. Sparty's rolled today, huh, Jay? I'm against you on Sparty there. I'm against you on the Spartans. We're going to grab Indiana in a little home dog spot there. Red Sox. Sox on board. They play today. We cashed the Stros, the Houston Asterisks yesterday. And and this is a tough one for me because me as a Yankee guy, I despise the Red Sox and the Houston Cheaters. I don't want to do it to the Houston Asterisks, the Houston Garbage Can Smashers. But Houston, I think, will go to the World Series. Just based on, as I said, the bullpen, that's the difference maker for me. And the difference here is the Houston bullpen, even just the pitching staff. The Red Sox could hit. I get it, but I'm pretty sure the Astros could hit a little bit themselves. They're not a bad hitting team. So I thought the Red Sox would be good this year, or I shouldn't say good. I thought they'd be better, right? Because their pitching was atrocious. It could only get better, and they got better. The bats, I've said they had decent offense, but the pitching, the bullpen nearly blew the last couple games to the Rays, who I had the Rays. That's I'm gonna come out to tell you I had. That being said, the Astros went out. They shore up the bullpen and trade line. Not the sexiest people, not the biggest names, stuff like that, but they at least addressed it. It's helped them out down the road. It's played better. So I just think they're the better team there. So that's why I'm on the Houston Asterisks to win. Lock it in. Utah State versus UNLV, Northern Illinois. Nevada first half. Sabres on the ice. Nevada's got a big right. I think they lost to them last year. If I wrote down the notes correctly, and I got someone's paper in front of me, I think they lost like 59-3 or something to these guys, and then lost as a double-digit fave. So yeah, payback could be in order in Nevada. Good morning, James. How are you today? So there could be some payback there. Hawaii's off the win. They beat Fresno. Fresno turned the ball over. I think they had 5 interceptions inside the 10-yard line or something like that. Just something totally ridiculous. Maybe 5 interceptions on the game, 3 in the end zone. Just crazy nonsense. For that, Missouri A&M and Pitt Vatech. So Missouri A&M, again, if we're looking at that total and the Vatech totals here, I'm going to have to think over A&M because the Missouri defense is bad, and A&M, if you found your rhythm against Alabama, you're going to put up 30-something here, right? I mean, Missouri's bad. They should put up 30 minimum, probably closer to 40 or 40 plus. So I'd have to think over there. Or as I said, A&M just played the game in their lives, and they're going to go back to being garbage and score 21 points. Pitt Vatech, I'm on the over all day. Pitt Vatech. Virginia Tech over total. Pitt is a team. They're going to score 40. They'll give up 44, or they'll score 44 and give up 38. Virginia Tech is not a great defensive team. They give up points. Again, off the Notre Dame game, I want to take Pitt. Pitt had a pick 'em at 1 when it opened up is one thing. I'm grabbing Pitt. Pitt at 5, and they got Clemson on deck. I grab Pitt at +3 already for next week. I got Pitt +3 at home next week. Because I look at this one, 5's a big number. Pick 'em is one thing. 5, I lean home dog, but I think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's a shootout. You got Nebraska and their 10-year quarterback today? That's just, again, I look for spots. What kind of spot we have off that Michigan game? Tough one. Emmanuel, how are you today? Welcome to the show. I like the little blue tree. What is that? Is that a blue Joshua tree? What kind of tree is that? Yeah, look at this guy. Look what the cat drags in. Oh, the prodigal son returns, Elliot. I'm on the Astros money line. I'm with you. I just bet him. Chris Tatum, the Pine Bluff Llama, is in the house. There he is. Straight from Pine Bluff. This guy's got a llama farm. Purdue, yes. You know what? I did not bet Purdue. I wanted to take Purdue. Should have put Purdue in the free picks. Yes, Purdue. Minnesota, Michigan State. I'm not big on the Michigan State. I like Sparty, but this one here, I don't know. Indiana, it's a team I was down on because everybody was high on their quarterback. Now I'm thinking, you know what? This is a spot. Michigan State is a ranked top 10 out of nowhere. They weren't even thought about as a ranked team this year. And I don't get into the ranks and unranks. We'll talk about Texas in a minute. I just can't. I can't lay the 4. I'm not buying it. Nice season, yes. Is it going to be a great season? Who knows? I'm saying no. I'm saying they lose today. Troy money line. I didn't even know who Troy is playing, so I got no real thought on that game. I apologize. Let me pull up. See what we got here. In the Sun Belt, Texas State, touchdown fave, 7.5. I don't know. I'm pulling up their schedule. I want to see maybe some matchups on them or something because I'll tell you, when I do the games, Devin, I write down the games I like, right? Initially, let's see here with this Troy and Texas State. What's going on here? Come on. Let's go with this site. I would lean. Troy's got no offense. Maybe an under here. Maybe take the home dogs. I shouldn't say Troy. I said Troy. I meant Texas State. It's not a terrible good team. I would just lean the home dog. Kind of like the other night. Money line. You don't want to lay 7. You're going to lay money line. I don't do those kind of money lines up at a $2 range, Devin. For me, I'm not betting it. You know something? You want to do it? Go for it. I got no opinions. Bama 17 and over. Texas 3. The other 3 I'm debating. So Alabama, Lama. Everybody's gonna be on this game, right, James? You know this. Off a loss. What am I gonna say? You think Bama's gonna come out and score 55? I get it. Texas. So this is a game I want to talk about here. Let's talk about Tickety Texas. And as I mentioned before, we're talking about the ranked and nonsense like that. So Oklahoma State comes in as a ranked team, right? Here they are, undefeated, getting points on the road. The line was 5. It's down to 3.5. People are betting on Oklahoma State. Now, I would normally bet on Texas -5. I'd bet great. Unranked team, given 5. We're coming in now, and I still like Texas. Even at 3.5, I don't mind the line came down because people are going to bet Oklahoma State because they see the big undefeated and they got a Big 12 ranked by people who think they know sports because they rank teams. So my one caveat to taking Texas A is blowing the game to the Sooners. Now, maybe Sark's got these guys straight and be like, you know what? It's all right. That's all right, fellas. We're coming along. It was a bad game. We're right there. Whatever. Maybe he says, you know what? We're not in that class yet. Maybe Oklahoma's just a little better than us. Let's go prove ourselves today. Let's take care of their little brothers. So I want to take Texas based on my thinking and betting habits. Did I bet them? No, but again, that's only because of how they come in off of a rough, brutal, horrible. Let's throw out the adjectives for that loss. Big X is in the house. How are they? Roll Sports. 14-game slate in the NHL. Yes, there are. Yeah, you know what? I looked at one game. I gave Carolina Hurricanes at -110 on the ice. I haven't even looked at the other ones. Shame on me, I guess. But it's a college football day, and there's only one hockey day game, so I could jump into that after the show. So, Florida A&M, Alabama A&M money line. Really, Chris? This is where you're coming in today? Alabama A&M. I'm writing it down, folks. Alabama A&M plus 450. I'm going to call you out on that tomorrow. Either a hero or a zero. Nevada got killed last year. Quarterback ran all over the field. No defense. If they show up, Carson Strong put the ball over. Yeah, again, revenge spot. I guess you go for them. Hawaii, long flight off the islands coming into the mainland. I get it. Sox and Stros over. Why not? Over every game. And although Valdes pitched well, though, I'm give me Houston. I'm just on the Stros. Yesterday, I liked Houston in the over. This game here, I could see this being a little more lower scoring game, like a 4-1 type of affair. Tim Earl's in the house. Good morning. Talk Fresno State road chalk, please. Here's real simple. Take Wyoming at home dog. Fresno's off now. Can we talk about? Yeah, let's take Fresno. They're off a game. They threw 5 or 6 interceptions. They were. I know I wrote it down somewhere, but I got so many papers in front of me right now. Threw a bunch of interceptions against Hawaii. It was a terrible loss. But this is a tough spot. I mean, Wyoming's a tough place to play. Middle of nowhere, up in the mountains. Give me Wyoming at home. I was watching them last week. I don't know. I've always had Wyoming. I don't know where. Even when I was back in Jersey, I guess some random Wyoming games on CBS Sports or whatever. 1, I don't know. I enjoy their weird looking uniforms. 2, they've always won when I've caught them. They've always covered for me. So when I kind of a little biased towards Wyoming, believe it or not. Even when it comes to college basketball, you'll see it. But I'll throw Wyoming out there once in a while. But this spot for Fresno, horrible game. You can't play worse. But again, you're going just the travel spot of it's bad. That's why I don't like it. So I take Wyoming there. Sparty by 10 or more. King D. Sparty. 10 plus. We'll see. You're saying 10 plus. I don't know. I'll take the points and maybe think Hoosiers outright. I'm frozen. Come on. Am I still frozen? Troy game to go over. I got you again, James. I got nothing on that. All right, good now. How long was that frozen? Whatever, it happens. Troy is minus 290. No, I'm not doing anything. I can't do that. You know that, King D. I know someone else had money line it. That's not me. Again, I didn't even know. I didn't even look at it. I looked at it real fast. I would just take the home dogs. A&M first quarter over. Yes. Texas. Texas is minus 4.5 now. Baylor minus 5. That Baylor game's weird. I want to dog it up there. I just didn't play it. I just did not go there. Purdue under the 43. I'm going to. I know people are gonna think under. I'm gonna say over there. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go opposite of the public big. I'm gonna go over. Nice games in NHL. I got to look at the NHL. You like the Kings? I thought the Kings were going to be bad. Wow, that line flipped. They were a 120 dog. Now they're a favorite against Minnesota. Interesting stuff here. I'm looking at some of these line moves. Air Force. Take some Air Force. All right. I'll check out his hockey show because they do the hockey. I'll definitely check out hockey because I need to grind out some money. Chicago Sky. That doesn't count. WNBA, whatever. They're like Boston over NC State. Yeah, you know what? I kind of lean a little BC here, but I got this one here in front of me. Now, both teams off the bye weeks. I mean, you want to lean home dog, right? You want to lean home dog. I understand. I'm with you on that, I guess. Thoughts on Michigan State? They lose. That's my thoughts. Sparty goes down. And I said earlier, I said, this is a team out of nowhere, come from out of the blue, and now they're ranked in the top 10. I mean, I'm not high in Indiana. I was down on Indiana to start the year. Not that high on them. I shouldn't say down. I just everybody was loving Penix. But in this spot, I don't know. I'm going to go give me the dog. Give me the doggy. Kings at 127 last night. Yeah. Yeah, last night they were plus 125. I should have bet the hockey last night, but you know what? It's early, and I kind of want to see how the lines move. You know, like we can go through these games. There's a lot of them. I mean, Buffalo went from 110 to 125, 180 Pitt to 130. Washington went from minus 105 to plus 110. 15-cent line move on the Bruins and going up there. Montreal come from 120 to 110. Toronto from 220 to 260. I mean, you just have moves, you know. Nashville 115 fave to a, flips to the other side, and you got Carolina 120 fave now. 180 for Colorado down to 140. Like Minnesota was 145 last night. It's crazy. Utah State. Let's pull up a little. Mountain West here. Hold on. I was just on some hockey. Utah State and UNLV. We know UNLV is atrocious, right? Do we want to you know what? Let's lay a touchdown. UNLV is just a bad program. Where have you gone, Jerry Tarkanian? Has this team ever had a football team? Just lay it. I mean, I'm not even looking. Let me see. Let's look at this UNLV defense. Only giving up about 450 yards a game. One of the worst passing offenses. And you got Utah State on the top 10, basically passing. I mean, Utah's. I mean, the Aggies should roll here. Last year, 59-28. Actually, it's in 2018. 59-28, 52-28. I mean, it's going back 3 or 4 years, but Utah State should get it done. Favorite total of the day. I'm going to say my favorite total today is Wisconsin over to 38, believe it or not. Can this game be 20-0? Yes. I don't know. I think Whiskey's going to score 40. That's my favorite. J-Dub, I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for coming in. Not frozen out. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I mean, because I didn't freeze. Sometimes I'll see it here and I'll get like a little symbol or something, but Wild not great on the road. That's what he says, Nick. I like Gio first half. Until the Bulldogs start giving up points. Get it done, right, God? And no value, that's for sure. Not a plus, not a 110. There's not any value. Thoughts on Tennessee, Mississippi State? I want to lean on Tennessee here as a home dog, right? And I think that's where everybody's coming in on because the line is coming down. Let me find this game. What time is this? This is an early game, right? I'm just trying to go to live lines here. Give me a second. I apologize. This is the late game, 7:30. All right. Let me go to the lines. So it's 4.5. It was 4. Now it's down to a pick 'em. Everybody is jumping on Tennessee. Good, bad, or indifferent. Now at 4, at 3, okay. At pick 'em here, I'm going to take Mississippi. At this price, I'm taking Mississippi. I mean, the total's 82. 82 in a pick 'em. You know what? I'm going to take the guy who's a Heisman hopeful at quarterback. In a total of 82, we're not going to see any defense. I'm going to go with the team who was thought to be a good team. They got trucked by Alabama, which, I mean, is that bad when you lose to Alabama? Let's go over the last 5 years. How many teams have lost to Alabama? So they get beat by Alabama, and Tennessee was thought to be an afterthought this year. And now it's a pick 'em. Now, Ole Miss is off a crazy wild game, I understand. I'm still taking Ole Miss here. I might come in and bet Ole Miss after the show. Godbody says the Tennessee over. Over 80. I see 82. I see more than that right now. Whiskey. Cincy over. Iowa, Georgia. Whiskey. Why not? I like the over there. Get it done. Cincy, you got to run it up. I understand. Iowa, I do not like on the other side. And Georgia, I think you just got to take until somebody scores on them and makes it a game. You know? I mean, I'm good. Excellent. All right. I'm glad I'm not frozen. Hopefully it was just a little hiccup. Would I take Missouri to cover against A&M? No, I don't like – no. I mean, the Missouri defense is just a bad look. For me, it's a game I'm just going to really avoid, Michael, because what A&M showing up? The A&M who scored like 10 points against in Colorado State, whoever the heck they played. I mean, who thought they were going to score 40-something points against Alabama from the offense you saw out of them all year? I didn't. I took Alabama. I said, how's Texas A&M scoring 20? They scored 20 like once all year. I mean, they weren't playing good. But the Missouri defense is atrocious. I think Texas could cover. I don't know. That was one I just put a big X for. I didn't even look at it. A little line right through it when I did my printout. Goodbye. Fade you another. I think you have to. I mean, it could be a square play, low hanging fruit, easy. Like, oh, it's easy. Sometimes easy ones come in, folks. Mizzou hasn't covered a 9 straight. Yeah, Mizzou's bad, and I thought they'd be a little better. They're not. Line movement to Stanford to pick them. Yeah. Who they play? UCLA, right? Or no? Hold on a second. I was just looking at one of these. Washington State. I kind of like Washington State. Washington State. I might come in Washington State. I actually just bet Washington. I might come in Washington State now. I got to write these down here. Who am I looking at? We're looking at, you know what? Maybe we'll come in a little Utah State. State. Rutgers. You know what? I just don't like this spot for them on. I want to bet Rutgers. I do. I want to take them. Because I think they're better than Northwestern. But are they good enough to be favored on the road here? I mean, this is a tough one for me because I got an over ticket here. I got an over ticket for Rutgers. But I definitely lean Rutgers there. UT San Antonio versus Rice. You know, I've had San Antonio a few times. So we think Rice is a bad team. I think me and Craig did this on think under the radar we did. We talked about this game, if I remember correctly. Hold on a second. Yeah. I gave out the over in this game for Rice and UT San Antonio. So I could see that, yeah. Again, Rutgers, I like it. Do I love it? No. Did I bet it? No. This is a tough one. But I do think they should cover that. Joe Anthony, good afternoon. Picks for today, Emmanuel, they are all over the place. Here you go. A lot of action. It's early. South Florida, Doggy, Indiana. We got Texas. We got Wyoming, Washington, Army over, Western Kentucky, Cincy. This is a teaser, though. This is the teaser coming in. Cincy, Georgia, Texas Tech. Those are teaser. That's teaser number 1. Teaser number 2 is Bama, Oklahoma, and K-State. All right. I couldn't fit teaser there. It does say on the bottom the teaser plays, but we cashed our teaser yesterday. So another winner on the teaser. 3-2 teasers. We'll get it done there. Take a win on the teaser. Here's the game, though. In case you're missing, if you're on the phone, you're not on the computer. I know people on the phones watching, and I got the scroll, but I guess that's kind of tiny unless you're using a, Freddie's pear pad from iCarly to see the scroll. The pear pad. Spencer from iCarly was hilarious. I haven't watched a new iCarly. I refuse. I can't. These reboots. I saw some dumb whack commercial for a new Home Alone. Are you kidding me? It's like the British Home Alone. Stop stealing from us. And then I think I've watched the original Home Alone maybe once because it was like a '90s movie. It's not like an '80s kid movie. But come on, this nonsense. Line movements are losing. Strange. Usually it's a winner. Yeah, I don't. I've said this before, Nick. The last 2 years with sports betting coming online everywhere, and there's a lot more public money, and like the cat who came in here the other day saying, "I bet $85,000 in NBA preseason." Oh, that's great. I mean, the guy could be some Silicon Valley guy or just a loaded trust fund kid, right? So you have a lot of money coming in with people that are just betting because they have money. Listen, you make $10,000 a month, you're betting $100. You bet on making $100,000 a week, you're betting $10,000. People's things are different, but that money still comes in, and they'll be like, "Oh, what's this?" It's just tougher now. It's tougher. You got the lines I'll kind of look at are the ahead of time lines when the lines come out on Saturday, Sunday. I'm watching those things first. Those are the ones I'm not worried about the midweek ones because by then there's 900 podcasts or shows on TV or whatever anybody's doing, and everybody's repeating the same stuff. And I'm come on here and be like, "Well, this guy said the same thing as this." Well, I mean, that's as a pro, we're gonna kind of think along the same lines of things. Definitely a little tougher. I got to adjust the numbers a little bit, but that's why it's not a listen. You win for a day, a week, 2 weeks, good for you. Stretch it out over a month, a year, 10 years, 27 years. See how good you are. Oklahoma, TCU. I like the Sooners. Believe it or not. What's there to say? They a big win. At one point, I think the win shows like they brought in a quarterback, the backup, and it wasn't like the team quit. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like they're just hung their hats like, oh, all right, TCU's not Texas, but now you got a guy behind center who's looking to take a guy's job who, I mean, the guy was a Heisman, right? He was supposed to win a Heisman this year. He's got his little money deal, right? Because college guys get paid for representing things. I mean, so this kid's coming in with a chip like, all right, I got to prove myself. And even if they pull him out and put the other guy back, you don't think he's going to come out and throw the ball? And the players around him, it's just different. I like Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma here. I threw him up in the teaser. I threw him in the teaser because I'm not, obviously I'm a little still, all right, well, is this team really for real now? Because they sure looked for real in that Texas game. Corey Jones is here. Oh, boy. I'm trying to catch up, and I scrolled all the way down in the comments. Take Ole Miss. Ashley, our Hawaiian soccer princess. She's actually not princess. She's a queen. Here we go. Inter Milan versus Lazio. Double chance Inter Milan draw. BTTS, yes. I'm going to leave that up there for those of you who like soccer. Get a good look at it. Get a good look. I'm going to find the, as you're doing the soccer, I'm looking for the contest folder. I'm going to run through the contest folder here. Lashern. Good morning or good afternoon, depending where you are. It could be good night. I don't know where you're at. It could be in space. Have you been to Hawaii? No, I've not been to Hawaii. I'm a little scared to go to Hawaii. You watch Lost, I think I'm going to end up in Hawaii. NC State, BC. We like BC. I like BC. BC in the points. Stimmy's on Army. I'm not on Army with you. Eastern Michigan, I got you. Ohio. I like it. We talked about this Ohio game. Somebody brought it up. I said, why is this line coming down? I think we got to take the Bobcats. Excuse. There's a Clemson. Clemson did not get it done. Clemmy. All right, how do we got some 2-0s here? We got 2-0s coming today. Michael Buena is a 2-0. Tony Cobbs sitting at 2-0. West Side and AGS at 2-0. And that's it. 4 people. Not a lot of people in the contest this week. I don't, we started low and then we've gone high and now we're back down. But we got 4 2-0ers in the contest. South Florida, baby. We're on them. Take those Bulls. South Florida, home dog. Fade Nebraska. No. We are on Minnesota. Rutgers first half. I can do that, Darren. I can do it. James, good luck to you. Whiskey, Rutgers, Utah under, Michigan State for Detroit Lenny. There we go, 7-5. Good Marine. My brother's a Marine. There's my brother-in-law, my father-in-law, my grandfather. A lot of Marines in the family. Appreciate your service, fella. Mizzou against A&M. Richie P's coming out crazy. He's saying, you know what? I'm taking an ugly team. Boy. I know you're a pro, Richie, when you come out taking Missouri. Money on Liberty. Pizza money. Small little bet. Liberty, 32.5. Liberty by 40. Miami. Yeah, I like the Canes. Vandy, I can't get behind Vandy. Although those, South Carolina's not good. Purdue, give me some production. We'll take some Boilermaker action. Yes. Under in both baseball games, I can see that one. I can see it. I got both home teams today, Houston and the Braves. Let's go Hotlanta, baby. Atlanta, Brave for the win. Indiana Wells Finals. Cameron Norrie against Dimitrov. Was this tennis or golf? I don't know what that is. Bama over first quarter. I like it, Ashley. I like it. Aloha. Rice on the over against UT San Antonio. Chris. Yes, we did that with me and Craig for Hidden Gems. We try to find little smaller games or teams that people are not really thinking about. Right? Exactly. Southern Miss plus a 16. I like it. I like the dog action. You know that, Rich. Any thoughts on the Gators? I think LSU's a hot mess. Over 60 Hawaii, Nevada. I mean, if you're on the over 60, you think Nevada's going to drop a 40 spot, right? Hawaii on the mainland not going to generate much, stuff like that. I understand. Gracious fundamentalist. Central Florida against Cincy. Why not? Let's see how good. Let's see this. Sometimes these guys play some battles. So let's go see if this Cincy defense is for real here against a conference foe. 19 plays for Sydney. It's all right. Fire away. Sometimes you have big days. Sometimes you don't. Central Florida in the over in that game. I understand. Why one's going to cash. One will cash. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. We have pineapples every day, right? Or what do you got out there, right? Pineapples, the big trees, or not coconuts, right? Where are the coconuts at? I don't know. I've never been to Hawaii. What's Hawaiian cuisine? I know they have luau's. I'm not wearing a grass skirt. I'd have to wear it'd have to be a farm. It'd be a grass farm going around me. I'm a big guy. Underrated Dodgers. Yeah, take the unders today. Take the unders. Auburn and Arkansas. I would lean on Arkansas. I'd lean Arkansas. I didn't bet it. It doesn't really interest me, this 2 game. These are 2 teams. I guess they're building for the future, but I'm not betting it. Yeah, contest starts. Yeah, it's over. We start that on. Well, I put the games up on Tuesday, and they go off on Thursday. It's Thursday NFL, Friday college football, Saturday college football, Sunday game, and a Monday night football game. Sylvester. So I like the Braves. First fact today. So do I. I like the Braves for the game. Michigan State, no. Under, maybe. Nebraska, no. I'm against you on both of these races. Dodgers could be a little tired today. I just think, the Braves got off such a bad start, no one's giving them any credit. That's why I had them against the Brewers. Astros, yes. I'm on the Astros and the Braves. Astros and the Braves. You like that, Ella? I'm with you. I'm on with you on the Stros, John. Under Braves, yes. I'll go under both games, and I'll take both home teams today. That's it. It's 12 o'clock. It's game time. Get to work. Let's roll out of here. Big football day. And I got to look at some hockey, believe it or not. So hope everyone has a good one. I'll see you all for Midday Money on a Sunday. Tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be back. 12 noon Eastern for some NFL. Hit the like button. It's not that hard to do. I just saw Italian sausage today. What is this? Well, Game Day Foods, Italian sausage and hamburger dip. Hamburger dip? What are you, some kind of wacko? Get out of here. Hamburger dip. I'm going to go vomit in my mouth. I'll see everybody. Hamburger dip. Ugh.